staying shark smart. There's been at least 16 reported shark attacks in the U.S. so far this year. And before your family hits the beach this holiday weekend, we called on Captain Greg Metzger. He is a shark expert with the South Fork Natural History Museum. Welcome, Captain. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This is great.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's talk about this exciting new research that you've got going on with sharks. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so our shark program started with the Natural History Museum in 2018. The museum's actually been there for 34 years. It's been founded by Andrew Sabin, and one of the things that the mission of the museum is to bring natural history of the East End to the people that come to the museum and visit the museum. So whether it's the forest or the salt marsh, or in our situation, the South Shore of Long Island, which is the Atlantic Ocean. We're looking to try and learn as much as we can about them and bring that information to the public and hopefully create stewards and allow them to protect what's going on out there.
I love that you're taking the education out of the museum and getting people out there for this. Okay, we have a fun little true or false game we want to ask you here, okay? So this is what people need to know before getting in the water. So true or false, if you spot a school of fish, it's time to quickly and calmly get out of the water.
That would be true. And that's really the main driver for what we've been seeing here in terms of the negative interactions between sharks and people. The sharks are here to feed on the very large schools of bunker, which are the menhaden or bunker. And for the last few years, those schools of fish have been very, very close to the beach, which is where the beachgoers are. And so if you are seeing schools of fish, and if they're around you, there's a very good chance that predators are there as well. Sharks, dolphins, whales, osprey. So that's true. You want to get out of the water because you're probably hanging out in a buffet for these particular animals.
I learned that growing up in Miami. Everybody was saying that. Okay, so what about when to swim? So here we go. True or false, early morning and late evening are the best times to be in the water?
Yeah, that would be false. This is also the time when sharks are going to be utilizing that really difficult sort of lighting. So there's not quite enough light to be daylight, but not quite enough light to be dark, and your eyes are sort of having a hard time focusing. Sharks are taking advantage of that as well. They're opportunistic. They want the best opportunity to catch their prey, and that's the times to be doing it.
All right. Well, Captain, thank you so much for joining us here on GMA.
Such
good information. Absolutely. Appreciate that.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.